What's up, boys? So this is kind of a different style video because I'm actually going to be giving you guys a guide on how to actually do a pull-up and how to work yourself up from doing a pull-up if you can't do any pull-ups at all. And then we're also going to talk about how to actually start doing multiple pull-ups if you can already do one. So I'll tell you guys this first. I started doing pull-ups when I was like 200 pounds. Like, okay, I lost a little bit of weight and I was able to do pull-ups when I was like at 200 pounds. Now, were they the cleanest ones? No, but it were pull-ups regardless. And then eventually I worked myself up and now I can do like 15. I can bang 15 out. But the point is that a lot of the times people have this misconception that, they're just going to go in, they're just going to go on the bar and they're just going to start like trying to do it all the time. And then that's their effort of trying to do a pull up. I mean, like, have you ever tried to go to the gym and every single time, instead of working yourself up to 225, to benching, you just keep on trying to hit 225? Like, you're never going to get anywhere for it. You have to build yourself up to be able to do it. Same thing goes with pull-ups. You have to build yourself up. So I'll tell you guys this. I have a bar right here. But before I actually show you guys how to do a pull-up, I first want to give you guys like a step-by-step process. So one of the reasons why you're probably not able to do a pull-up is simply the fact that you're not strong relative to your body mass. So I was 200 pounds, but I was kind of stocky. I had like a bit of muscle on me. I was 200 pounds, but I was stocky. I was able to do a pull-up. Eventually, it took me like months to be able to do it. But I'll tell you guys this, is that you got to build yourself up. And right now, maybe doing the pull-up is great. It's great. Once you're able to do it, then that's amazing. But maybe right now, you need to focus on the muscles that are not strong enough to do it, which probably right now, it's probably your back. Your back's probably not as strong as it needs to be to actually pull yourself up. And it's probably your arms. So we need to break this down so you're able to actually do them. So first of all, with arms, there's a lot of things you can do, bro. You can start lifting weights. You can start to do push-ups. You can start to do other movements. I talk all about different exercises to do. But I'll tell you guys is that really your main movements for your arms is going to be like your push-ups. It's going to be like your bicep curls. And do like really just push-ups and bicep curls like are really going to be the things that I think you should start if you're not already doing right now, because your arms are so crucial. Like there's really only there's two big parts that are used in your body whenever you're doing pull-ups. That's your back and that's your arms. So arms, you should work on that. Now back, it's a little trickier because obviously, especially if you're doing only calisthenics, this is one of the best movements you can do. So what I'll show you guys is to actually help build yourself up and to kind of like stretch the back a little bit, is to actually, what we're gonna do is, so let's imagine you have your bar right here and you're gonna hang. And so obviously I can sit here and hang for a while, but for you, you might have to just hang on here. Maybe you can only hang for like a certain amount of time. Right? Maybe right now you can't hang for that long. So let me shut my door. Let me tell you guys is that actually hanging is going to help kind of stretch and relax your back so you can actually use it more. It's also going to help out with your grip. It's going to help out with your arms. So sit on the bar, hang on it for as long as you can. This is what I started to do. I before I even tried to actually get up and do a pull-up, first thing I did was simply hang on the bar for as long as I could, like 3 or 4 times a day. I would just hang on the bar. Now there's a whole ton of benefits from doing this besides just trying to do pull-ups. But I'll tell you guys this, the biggest benefit is actually going to help you get used to feeling the bar, get used to actually holding yourself up off the bar. It's going to slowly build up strength. Then eventually, afterwards, after, maybe you can hang off the bar for 1 minute, right? Eventually, you're going to get to the point where you're going to start trying to do pull-ups. Now, for you to consider it an actual full pull-up, you want to be able to have your eyes or have your chin over the bar is what I like to do. So what you can do is, I'll pull this up to show you guys, is to start to do negatives. So what are negatives? Negatives is basically, let's imagine you have something up here, or you can jump up, it doesn't matter. Start up here. Start at where you would end at, and then come down. So obviously for the pull-up, your end point is going to be where your chin is over the bar. So you're going to start here, and then slowly work your way down. So what this is going to do is it's going to get you, like I said, more accustomed to the movement of the pull-up, and you're actually going to be able to build the strength, especially whenever you're slowly going down. You're going to start to feel your back a little bit. You're going to start to feel your arms a little bit. This is a great way to progress, is to do negatives. But don't sit here, like I said, because a lot of people, they already do negatives and they don't make any progress. We're not trying to do that. So, let's move this out of the way and show my door. Like I said, guys, when it comes to pull-ups, a lot of the times, I say this about a lot of movements, it's not a matter of it's not a matter of like, you know, you don't have a good foundation, but rather that there's one muscle group that's holding you back. Like for a lot of you guys, it's probably your back. Your back is probably weak. You need to start doing stretches for your back. You need to start actually, like, times throughout the day, okay, because I see people do this all the time, is that they'll say they are trying to do pull-ups, but all they're doing is they're going to go grab the bar and try to lift themselves up like one time. Like, you need to put more practice into it. Go to the gym if you have one and start to grab the bar and start to go to grab the, if you have like the assisted pull-ups, and start doing assisted pull-ups if you can. If you don't, then let me tell you guys, one of the best things that you can do if you want to start actually doing pull-ups is to just start doing a lot more lifting. I was doing a lot more calisthenics, do other movements, do push-ups, sit-ups, start to do all these other calisthenics movements. Actually help yourself up. If you have weights, then that's great. Start hitting weights. I'm gonna tell you guys, I was able to do more pull-ups whenever I started to lose weight also. It might be a problem with you just being too heavy. Because understand this, that you're basically pulling your entire body up with just your arms and your back. That's pretty damn hard. So what you need to start doing is you need to start just losing more weight, because maybe that might be the problem. But if you're already kind of skinny and scrawny, then maybe it's because you don't have enough strength. You have to find the thing that's holding you back. Is it how much you weigh? Are you too heavy? Or is it you're simply not strong enough? Ask yourself this question right now, and this will actually help you to actually see where to actually go at. If you're not strong enough, then maybe you got to eat more protein. Maybe you got to start lifting weights. You got to start doing more training, and then you're gonna be able to do a pull-up. If you're too heavy, like how I was, then maybe you need to just start losing weight, bro. You might be strong enough, but you may just need to lose some weight for this. However it may be, whenever, and I want you guys to look back at this video so you know exactly how to do a pull-up. You want to try to do it, grabbing the bar like this, shoulder length apart. Get in a dead hang position, and pull yourself up. Now, obviously, I go to the chest. All you really need to do right now, or your biggest concern, should just be pulling yourself up where your chin is over the bar. That should be your guys' biggest concern. Hope that video helped, guys. That's all we have for you, boys.